Hi everybody, this is Spring with Soaps and Suds and Such, and we're going to make some watermelon jelly. Not watermelon rind, I've already done that. This is what my pureed watermelon looks like, and I've got 4 cups of pureed watermelon. So if you can see it, it's thick and thin, but you puree the watermelon, the red part, the part that you normally eat, and you want 4 cups of that mixture. Okay, and to that you're going to add 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice. This is one that you're probably going to have to stir. I normally stir, well, I stir a lot of them though, I mean, make sure they don't burn, but this is one that you'll have to stir a lot. And I'm going to let this heat up just a little bit, and once it gets heated up, I'm not going to bring it to a full boil, but I'm going to let it heat up and I'll bring you back. And you're going to put 2 pats of butter. I was about to forget my butter. Don't want to do that. Okay, I'll bring you back when it's ready. Okay, while we're waiting on that to warm up, today I looked in the garden and I found these. Some of them are liked just a little bit, but I was afraid something was going to eat them. But I am trying to figure out what I want to make with these strawberries. So I've not decided completely, but I'm thinking about making some watermelon strawberry jelly. And I had thought about making, you can make a black pepper jam or preserved strawberry preserves, but my husband thinks he wants me to make the watermelon and strawberry. So we'll see how much watermelon I have left after making jelly. I've got one piece in there that's a little bit bigger than I wanted my little chunks to be. I'll try to mash them up just a little bit. Okay, that's starting to heat up just a little bit. So now to my mixture, what I'm going to do, I have 2 packs, but I didn't use the whole 2 packs. I used 1.5 pack of powdered pectin. This is the one that's in the yellow box. Now what I done is I mixed that with some of my sugar. Now, I didn't measure, so I couldn't tell you how much sugar, but it tends, your pectin tends to want to clump in this one really bad, so that's why I done that. And I'm going to go ahead and mix that in there like so, and it won't clump as bad. Certain recipes it wants to clump really bad. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this to a boil, and once it reaches that boil, then I'll be adding my sugar, and I'm using, to this, I'm going to be using, it's 4 cups of sugar to 4 cups of pureed watermelon, and 4 cups of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice, and 1.5 packets of powdered pectin. And I'm using the one in the yellow. There's a watermelon seed, but it's a little white one. I like those in it because I think it makes it look, you know, authentic. Starting to get to that boil that I'm wanting when I pour in the sugar. Just to recap, you got 4 cups of pureed watermelon without the black seeds. You want to pick those out. You've got 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice. You've got 1.5 packets of powdered pectin, and you want to mix that with a little bit of sugar so it doesn't clump. And then you're going to be, in all the sugar is 4 cups. So when this starts boiling a little bit better, we're going to mix in our sugar. Okay, that looks about right. So I'm going to mix in the rest of the 4 cups of sugar. And I've got to melt this sugar down. I'm going to bring it back to a boil. I'm going to let it boil until I feel like it's ready. I don't have a specific time on that. You're going to put 2 pats of butter. I was about to forget my butter. Don't want to do that. Something. Let me cut this down just a hair. Let it cook. I don't want it to. Okay, you see that? See? It's still a little wet. And what I did with that is I put me that little bowl in the freezer. And you get it frosty. Or you can use whatever you want to. I used to use a spoon a lot, and I still do sometimes. But when your jelly is ready, usually you can take that frosted bowl out or plate or whatever you want to use, and where it's really cold, and just set it down and put you a little bit in, you know, get you a spoon, put you a little bit in the middle of it, and give it like a minute or 2. And then if you touch it and it's kind of firm or like crackly or not runny, you don't want runny, because if it's runny then it's not set up. And I used to do that all the time to check them, and I had actually forgot it, and I happened to remember that, and so now I'm trying to remember to do it every time. Sometimes I don't though. But I'm still cooking this until I feel like it's ready. Okay, I want to show you what I'm talking about. I put this on here on a cold spoon, and it's been sitting there for about 2 minutes. You see that? See how it pushes? But it's not running. That's what you want. Where it's not syrupy or runny. Cut my eye off. And I'm ready to put it into the jars. And my jars have been hot water bathed. And boiled my tips and rims also. And I did not have to skim any foam from this. Thank goodness. I don't like having to do that, but sometimes you have to. Okay. Fill that like so. I'm going to take a clean dishcloth, wipe around your rim. Put your boiled tip and rim on there. Hand tighten like so, and there you go. Watermelon jelly. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've found it informative. And sometimes, you know, if your jelly just doesn't seem like it's getting gelled the way you want it, you may have to add just a little bit more pectin to it. In some cases I've added more sugar, so some cases more lemon juice, just according. But you just have to work with your recipes and try to get them the way you want them. I just wanted to show you, this is one of my recipes that I do hot water bathe. And also I wanted to show you my watermelon jelly, and this is still warm actually, but as you can see it has gelled.